Welcome back for another adventure. As we are going to continue our adventure and to recruit another companion for our arsenal as we get settled down in Daggerfall. We're gonna meet Zareth Var as we go in search of Talarian. Now, let's go ahead and get our rewards. The only kind of drawings I can do well are more like comic books. Definitely need to keep my stamina up. All right. All right, let's see. All right, let's call Zarethar.
Who might we aid today?
Welcome, my friend. Research. Let's see. No. Still going.
Selling, buying, trading. This one has the bag for you. Nora Sipa has just the thing to carry your items in style and comfort.
Okay. I need more. $800. Let's go to the bank for a minute.
Welcome to the Bank of Daggerfall.
Okay. Let's get. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get 900 out.
Come, indulge. Buy one of this one's beautiful bags.
Okay. Oh.
You're tired of walking? Very well.
Yeah. Almost done. Okay. Let's, before we go for Tellurian, let's go for the blood and the crescent moon and finish that out. I'm hoping I do not want somebody to steal my kill. This is my prey. Okay. Well, that failed. Let's try you. Let's see. Would that move him to come down here? That still didn't bring him down here? Oh well. Guess I gotta go up there and see for myself.
Kill the intruder. Okay, remember, we want to take our time. Oh, not that.
Ready? Hurry!
Almost 8 o'clock. I will stay out of trouble as much as I can. La-da-dee, la-da-da, la-da, la-da. Captain Arson,
Most of the royal family is safe, but
you know what? You coming up this way?
eyes.
Oh my goodness. I did not.
Careful next time.
You know what? Just kill me. Just go ahead. Just do it.
Rattle your mind, Tamid.
Down. Okay, that was an accident. I don't know how that happened. I'm gonna have to watch the play-by. It was not my intention to kill anybody. I don't know how that happened. Is that? All right,
Most of the
arson.
royal family is safe, but his lordship is brave and stubborn. He refuses to leave the throne room. I need more information to convince him of the danger he's in.
Okay. King Kashmir is the target. The assassins are hiding in cargo crates on the
His
docks.
lordship. Keep this quiet, or we'll never find the assassins in time. Divines help us if the king is killed. It could destroy the Alliance.
Okay.
I've taken every precaution to protect the royal family, but the king refuses to lay low. We need to find those assassins.
All right. I'll search the
Good.
harbor.
Talk to Sisana Atabas. She oversees the docks. Tell her what you discovered and she'll help in any way she can. Now hurry. The king's life is in danger.
All right, will
Both
do.
king and Covenant are at risk today.
Tired of walking?
Let's,
Very well.
yes, let's go ahead and get this out of the way.
Unless
Sasana.
this is about cargo, I can't talk right now. I'm extremely busy.
Okay, well, Captain Arson sent me. The king is in
The
danger.
assassins are in my port. Find these snakes and kill them, but do it quietly. I don't want to start a panic. I'll alert the guards. If any of these conspirators get past you, we'll cut them down.
Okay. I was hoping not to make no mistakes. Guess tomorrow I can get my little treats. Okay. This is very much a training exercise for me. I'm trying to be patient with my character and not rush too much. I guess today is not the day. Okay, let's see what's in here.
Barrett's already on his way to the castle.
Such trifles will not be missed.
I wonder, does it count if I get rid of things I steal? Let's see. I'm rank 5, so we're right about there. So I'm gonna, let's see. I'm gonna get rid of all the ones I stole first. Oh, it does.
Trinkets from your...
Oh, okay. So, I am going to get rid of everything except those that I can get a lot of money from or need to study. Let's see. So it does help. I might have to come down here every now and then. Oh, Silver.
Moon's blessings to you.
Oh, speaking of which.
You have a question? Certainly.
No.
You have my...
Let's put that there. And collectibles. Mounts. Let's see. Isn't there a new one? I forgot what the new one was. Oh well. Just do a render one. Oh yeah. I totally forgot about that too. Well, let's complete this first. And then we can worry about that later. Speed up first, and then we can worry about...
Fool, your interference will not...
He must be talking about somebody else.
I will not. The dragon does not flee its lair. They're coming for you. Wait, what was that?
Death to the king.
I know
Get the
you're a
king out of
man,
here.
but
Go.
please. Use your head.
To the side!
Let's go and secure the room. All right.
What do we have here? No one will stand in Engolf's way. No! No, we'll handle this.
Rest and no peace.
Captain, this isn't easy for me to say, but I want to apologize for ignoring your warnings.
It was nothing, my king. I apologize if I was impertinent in my duty.
Not at all, Arisen. Rise, please. In service to Daggerfall, our friend here is to have any support the Watch or the Knights can provide.
Of course. We'll do whatever we can to help find Angolf and determine his motives. All of Daggerfall stands behind our hero.
Okay. King Casimir.
It would seem that the captain's concern for me was well-founded. You saved me from this assassin's blade, as well as from my own foolishness this day.
I did what I could.
Indeed. The body on my floor proves that. Who was this man who came to kill me? What did he want?
The assassin was Varric, but he worked for someone named Angolf.
Angolf? I've heard this name whispered by my agents. The royal spy master reports of unrest across my kingdom, stirred into a froth by this Angolf. But that's all we know.
They want to create chaos by assassinating you.
Creating chaos is a method, not a goal. It's a means, not an end. There's more going on here than chaos for its own sake. We must get to the bottom of this.
Okay. Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh yes, my friend. I hereby grant you special dispensation to investigate the villain Angoff in my name. But you must keep this quiet, for we don't want to tip our hand. I shall never forget your service this day, however.
Okay. Well, those do add up.
With Kanathi's swiftness.
For the Knights of the King.
Okay. Oh, I really wanted that one that they had. It looks so cool.
Nobody cares about us poor beggars. Could you help me?
I do.
I'm next. I know I'm going to be next.
Next for what?
Murder. My friends are already dead, but the Watch doesn't care. What's one less beggar? We're nothing to them. But if someone found the killer...
Okay, also... Where do you think I should start looking?
Start in the Trade District alleys. That's where old Gian was murdered just yesterday. Maybe Lieutenant Dubois will give you a reward if you do his job for him.
Well, I'll do what I can.
Thank you. It's a terrible thing to be poor. You're invisible.
It is.
No one cares.
Well, I care. You know, it's strange how dreams can be so realistic. I got 8 more years before I'm 50. And I really shouldn't be having problems with memory right about now. No. So this. Oh yeah. Speed. Okay. We'll do this and this one after I come back from Cyrodiil to upgrade my mount speed. Or should I do the first one? Oh.
Another soldier to join the fight.
Well, yes. So where do I go?
Not so fast. First you need training. Start with Zara at the northern High Rock Gate. She has
Zara.
munitions to be delivered to the siege range. The Transitor Shrine is the best way to get there and back. Felici Canis can tell you more about it.
Okay, and what if I don't need training?
Confident, aren't we? If you think you don't need training, speak with Grand Warlord Dortine. Only she can excuse you from it. Go see either Zara or Dortine. Your choice.
All right, I'll talk to one of them. Okay, so it hasn't. Okay, would probably be here. Okay, it wouldn't hurt. Well, at least I won't get in trouble for taking something.
Greetings, warrior. I guard this Transitus shrine for the Covenant. Do you have questions for me?
Why, yes. What do these shrines do?
Transitus shrines enable fast movement between forts we control, if there's an unbroken link between where you are and where you want to go.
Okay. And how can the links between forts be broken?
A fort's Transitus link is broken if all of its resources are owned by the enemy, or if the fort is under attack and a section of wall or gate is heavily damaged.
Oh, to be honest, it seemed like this would be a hassle. I'm not used to all this kind of stuff. All right, let's see. I'm not going through all that.
Pardon, Wayfarer, but there is much work to be done and few hands to do it. Speak with Roshan, please.
Varanort Langcourt? I was sent here for minution. Minution. I try my best.
Here, take these to Bugbesh. She's at the siege range near the southern High Rock Gate. Look for an orc covered in dirt and oil.
All right, I'll bring them to her. Okay. Ammunition. I don't know why my stomach is on the fritz. Sitting here praying that the weather don't turn bad.
Nothing like the smell of a freshly oiled trebuchet, is there? Well, how can I help you?
Well, I have a delivery for you.
Finally. Zare promised these yesterday. We're always running low. Thank you for delivering them. Like I tell all the new recruits, siege weapons rule the battlefield. So you need to know how to use them. To hear about trebuchets, ballistae, and catapults, talk to Jaleel. For battering rams and flaming oil, go find Mark.
All right. Well, can I try the weapons?
Why else are we here? We set up perfectly good siege engines that you recruits ruin. Makes me want to bash in some heads. Try out each weapon, hit the target dummies with them.
Hopefully not mine.
Don't break anything. And see me when you're done.
All right, I'll be back. All right. I wonder if this will work outside Cyrodiil. Okay. Okay, let's get this. I missed. Okay.
Find out all you need to know?
Why, yes, thank you.
Good. You can buy siege weapons from a siege merchant at our entry gates or at forts we control.
Okay, anything else I should know?
You need to know how to repair walls, doors, and siege engines. To hold onto our forts, we need to undo the damage our enemies inflict on them. Siege weapons can be repaired too.
Okay, and how do I repair?
First, kill the attackers. Then repair kits can fix some of the damage. Here's a practice repair kit. Use it on a siege weapon. When you're done, go speak with Aurel.
Aurel.
Use the repair kit first, then go talk to Aurel.
I like to learn about siege
You
weapons.
can buy siege weapons from a siege merchant at our entry gates or at forts we control. They can tell you how to use them in battle. I can tell you how to repair siege weapons, but Jalil and Mark know more about the weapons themselves.
Okay, I got that. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. Wait. I wish there was something that would let me know that the scroll has run out and to replace it. Okay, I'm good with that. Long for 1 hour. Let me see, I think that was it. And we will put that right here. Alright. Okay. Still nowhere near. No, that's not what I want to do.
You are always welcome here, warrior.
Alright, do you need anything?
Others need to speak with you now, warrior. Go to the Elder Scroll Temple of Alma Ruma and speak with Protector Isleen. She plays a vital part in the Covenant's mission to conquer Cyrodiil.
Okay, I'll go speak with her. Oh, I did put that on there, right? And still. Let me go back up here. I'm going to take my time with this character. I'm going to have to continue to remind myself that. Let's see, is there anything over here? Alright. Anything over here? Nope. Okay.
the little things that...
Okay, it must be the other one. So, in order to use some of this stuff, you have to go back between the two. I see. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Is there anything else that I can do in order to boost my speed up? No? Okay. Oh well. Doesn't seem like it's doing anything. Wait. Oh, that's a long way home. I forgot where I was. I'm good for a whole hour.
The Elder Scroll of Almaruma has been stolen. I can tell you of the Elder Scrolls, but this temple is an empty shell until our scroll returns. Perhaps you can help when your training is done.
Maybe when I'm a little bit stronger. Maybe. I'd like to learn more about the Elder
To most
Scrolls.
Covenant soldiers, the Elder Scrolls are means to an end, weapons that will help us conquer Cyrodiil. But they are far more than that.
Okay. What can you tell me about the Elder Scrolls themselves?
The scrolls record all past and future events, but reading them causes blindness, madness, perhaps even death. We do not know when they were created. Many believe they were crafted by the Aedra for reasons unknown.
Aedra. That's a new one. I can see a lot of that's going to be in a development. Okay. Why are the Elder Scrolls kept in
The
temples?
temples were made to honor the scrolls. We built them upon the soil of Cyrodiil, close enough to the battlefields to bestow their blessings upon our troops. All members of the Covenant are welcome here.
Okay. I think that's all I need to know about the Elder Scrolls.
Books in this temple contain information about the scrolls if you wish to know more. When you are done here, go speak with Grand Warlord Dortine. Anything else you need to know about the war, she can tell you.
All right, I'll go speak with her. It looks so pretty here. It really does. Peaceful and serene.
Your training nears its end. Now to tell you how we capture the enemy's forts and resources.
Okay, I'm listening.
Our foes' forts and resources must be taken. Fort walls or gates must be smashed down for us to reach the heart of the enemy stronghold. The defenders must be defeated, and our banner raised on the flagpole. Easy to say, harder to do.
Okay, and what do we get from doing this?
Every conquest weakens our enemies and brings the Covenant closer to control of Cyrodiil. Your participation in these actions enables you to acquire equipment and weapons from Covenant siege merchants.
Okay, anything else I need to know?
Grulzul carries my orders to Generals Kamagash and Amshadal. These are posted in the mission boards for all to see. Speak with General Kamagash to learn more.
Kamagash. Oh my gosh. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, what is it?
Grand Warlord Dorting sent me to talk to you.
New recruit, eh? Hope you're better than the last few who've come through here. See the bounty and scouting boards on either side of me? Those are the missions I'm in charge of.
Tell me about the bounty mission.
Bounty missions are simple. Kill enemy soldiers.
I like to hear about scouting missions.
Grand Warlord Dortine needs information to plan our strategy. A scouting mission sends you deep into enemy territory. Find your target, scout around, then report back here.
Okay. Are there other types of missions?
General Amshadal supervises the other mission boards. Go talk to him.
Okay, I'll go talk with him.
Honor and faith. These hold the Covenant together. Keep them always in your heart, warrior.
I will, honor and faith. General Kamagach sent me to
Hear
you.
of battle and warfront missions, no doubt. These are under my care. Which would you like to learn of?
Okay, well, can you tell me about the battle missions?
The enemy's resource sites, farms, mines, and lumber mills support their forts, enhancing their strength. Battle missions send groups of soldiers to capture resources and greatly weaken those forts.
Okay, and what are warfronts
In
missions?
warfront missions, we bring the wrath of Diagna against our foes' forts. These attacks require large numbers of warriors. Prepare yourself for great deeds and grave danger when you embark on a warfront quest.
Okay. What else is there to learn?
Battle is the best teacher, warrior. Accept missions posted to the boards. Experience the lands of Cyrodiil and advance the Covenant cause. I suggest you start with a scouting mission. Honor and faith be with you always.
All right. Honor and faith. All right. Now, let's get our speed. Go from a little Pinto to a Lamborghini. Okay. DeLorean. Let's get out of here. I think. Is this the one that we go to get out? Ah, yes. And we go here. All right. All right. Oh, the headache. That's nerve. Withdrawal, instant research. Okay, let's see. Reduce each in progress timer by 1 day. As well. Okay, I need 1, 3.
Speak with me.
Oh, speaking of which, okay, I still got 6 left.
You're mortal.
Hello there.
All right, let's go and clear out Worcester so I don't get confused.
Get out of here. It'll kill you too.
Tell me what's going on.
It's a monster, I tell you. A monster. Prowls the alleys, shreds its victims with claws and fangs. It'll kill anyone that crosses its path. There's a dead man in the south alley, but he's no beggar. He's one of those bloodthorn cultists.
Okay. Tell me more about this
The
monster.
beast prowls along the river's edge and hunts in the alleys. It doesn't eat what it kills. It just slaughters and leaves the corpses for the rats. It's the curse of Camlorn. I want no part of this evil.
Curse of
Haven't
Camlorn?
you heard? Everyone's talking about it. The town of Camlorn's been taken over by an army of werewolves. Don't look at me like that. I heard Damien and Fabian talking about it.
Damien and Fabian. Okay, who's that?
It was a monster. It tore out Guillaume's throat and disappeared into the river. It was hideous.
Mirmazi Radit.
What do you want?
Nothing that you can give me. Are you Lieutenant DeBroy?
Never seen the citizens so agitated. Even the beggars seem nervous these days.
Okay. I need to talk to you about something that happened in the back alleys. I found a body, murdered probably. It was a werewolf.
A werewolf killed those beggars? You're certain? Damn.
Very.
I shouldn't have ignored Matthew when he came to me.
You
Take this
shouldn't.
as a reward, but say nothing. People are nervous enough as it is. I promise not to dismiss the concerns of the poor again.
$184 just to keep my mouth closed. You could do so much better. I mean, I could have got bitten and turned into a werewolf.
I learned a hard lesson. I won't turn away anyone who's in trouble again. Not on my watch. Not even a beggar.
You better. Are you willing to discuss the murders?
Yes, of course. But please, keep your voice down. No need to alarm anyone unnecessarily.
What do you know of the Curse of Camlorn?
I'd say it were a lot of superstitious nonsense. Except the rumors keep coming. They say that werewolves have overrun Camlorn, north of here. With the way the Lion Guard has been acting, there's certainly something going on up that way.
Have you ever fought a werewolf?
Fight a werewolf? Never had the opportunity, and I hope it stays that way. A werewolf's bite carries the creature's curse. It can turn you into one of them. Or so I've heard it said.
Well then, maybe you should have taken heed just in case. Alright. Let's see. Let's go outside. Well, if I take a nap, I might not even wake up until later.
Fate needs you, Proxy.
We all need a little...
Okay, a sip of ravaged stamina.
How can I help you?
Ravaged stamina. Ravaged stamina. Do I got any? Have to make some fish sticks and grape. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That seems okay for right now. Need to get more of these. Magic Marco.
Jora de Kepa. Jora Mako.
I'm taking a risk. These are not easy to come by. Fish sticks. Alright, almost got this out of the way. That's done now.
How can I help you?
All right. Zerva.
May we walk paths as...
She's been here. I can sense it. Buying, selling, trading.
Alright. Now, on to Tellurian. And we're going to do a shortcut. Excuse me. Unicorn. No, thank you. If I was going for Magnificent, not in this lifetime. That's an emote, which I can actually get. I really want that one, and I want that one. All right, and we're off.
Hey! Help a high elf out? Oh, look at you. An eye-catching adventurer with an ambiguous smile. I could really use your help. I was on my way to meet some dear friends when I got caught in this trap.
Okay. Does this sort of thing happens to you often?
Oh, this? Just an average day for me. But say, if you help me out of this ice, I'll tell you all about it. I'll happily pass some coin your way, too, for the inconvenience. Please?
All right. I'll try and break the ice.
Oh, you're the best. Seriously, I was worried I'd be stuck in there until the warm season.
Let me take a moment here. Okay. How long do I have to play? It's 9 o'clock. If it gets too bad, I'll stop. Okay.
Oh, I may never feel warm again. But where are my manners? Nice to meet you. Name's Tenloren, and that ice trap was definitely not on my schedule today. Now, I suppose I owe you an explanation. Have you ever heard of a group called the Garland Ring?
No, don't think I ever heard anything called the Garland Ring. Is that a new band around these parts?
We try to keep a low profile. We're a group of high elves trying to make Somerset society just a tiny bit better for us little people. Thanks to that trap, I'm running late and could use some more assistance. Did I mention we're well funded?
Okay. You know what? I never paid attention to the meaning of that until now, and just realized they all are high elves. I'm so not used to high elves. Acting like this for some reason. The ones I come across seem like they got a stick up the butts. But I'm listening.
Some rivals hoped to delay me from reaching my friends. I was supposed to meet with 2 Garland Ring members at Monkey's Rest. Now I'm worried they might be in danger. Would you come with me? I could use the help, and you seem very capable.
All right, I'll accompany you to Monkey's Rest.
I knew I could count on you the moment you wandered by. You've got that twinkle in your eye. My friends Wisteria and Oleander should have set up camp at Monkey's Rest. Let's go and make sure they're all right. I'll meet you there.
Okay. I'm good with corrections. Oh, really?
I knew I could anything for my rescuer. Ask away, friend. I'm as easy to crack as that ice.
Okay. Well, tell me about the Garland Ring.
If I tell you about the ring, I'd have to stick a dagger in your gut. I'm joking. Mostly. How do I put this? The High Elf colleges make decisions that affect the people of Tamriel. And some in those colleges use their positions to turn a profit.
All right. And the Garland Ring?
Our goal is to apply pressure to those well-placed individuals. Sometimes these, what to call them, these wartime profiteers, they often have secrets, adulterous affairs, fraudulent treasuries, gambling debts, that sort of thing.
Seem right down your alley. So, how did you end up in the ice trap?
Not everyone considers our work to be for the greater good. But if I let a few frozen toes stop me from doing what I love, I'd never have met a stunning adventurer such as yourself.
All right, down girl. All right, let's make our way to Monkey Rest. Okay. Once we obtain our companion, Torlorian, I will stop the video for this one.
Wisteria can be a bit cold, so let me... Wait, they're not here. Let's look around.
Do not hurt the one they call Bog Cup. An ice trap should be enough. Take the others to watch for it.
That note's barely legible. Looks like the monkeys got at it. That scarf! I gave it to Wisteria. That charm belongs to Oleander. He says it brings him luck. He'd never just leave it behind. This note you found mentions the ice trap, and Wisteria and Oleander aren't here. Something is definitely wrong. Members of the Ring are always ready for trouble, but what if our rivals got the better of them?
Who are these rivals you mentioned? Do you know who did this?
Sort of. I have my suspicions. I need to check in with my mentor, Hyacinth. He might have a suggestion about what to do here. I even have a fancy way to contact him. You'll love this.
All right. And you have a way to contact this Hyacinth.
Hyacinth is an accomplished mage, loves poking around in old ruins. This little bit of spellcraft is his work.
Bulk-up, I can't see you. Did you crack the magical lattice sitting on it again?
I didn't. I've never done that. The ice trap must have messed with the spell. You talk to him while I try to fix it.
Okay, very well. Mr. Hyacinth.
Another lattice broken, Bulk-up. Those aren't easy to weave together, you know.
Og.
Are you with Wisteria and Oleander? No one has checked in. We need to make our move now before we lose our quarry.
No one else is here.
Bulk-up, what's wrong with your voice? Sounds ghastly. And why are you at Monkey's
Ghastly.
Rest? Wisteria and Oleander were headed for the old mine, Toothmore Gully. That's where the hidden base is. Did the others not tell you?
A hidden base in Toothmore Gully.
Yes. Didn't you read the brief? No, you never read the brief. Why do I even bother? Look, find the others. They can't be far. And know before you ask. You cannot bring back any of those monkeys.
All right, I'll tell Tellurian.
Wait, what? Who is this?
Toothmore Gully? That wasn't... Never mind.
That's all that you caught after that?
Why would they go to Toothmore Gully without me? And leave behind their scarf and charm? Remember I said we like to cause trouble for ne'er-do-wells high up in Somerset Society? There's this group we've been tracking. We think they're dangerous.
You think this group captured your friends?
Attractive and smart. I'm so glad you stopped to help me. Even if they've been captured, they probably were taken to Toothmore Gully. Now, that place is huge, but I have a little something that will help us locate them. We call it a tracker fly.
Okay. And I'm curious, would she say the same thing if my character was a man? Okay, so tell me, what's a tracker fly?
It's a magical construct, another Hyacinth invention. It'll focus in on Wisteria if we apply a special concoction, resonating fluid. Each ring member uses a unique formula. I happen to know Wisteria's is made with river lilies and silver dust.
River lilies and silver dust. I could get those for you.
Amazing! Let's see. River lilies should be easy enough to find along the stream near Fair. Oh, and ask my friend
Fair.
Shirabi and Matissan to sell you the silver dust. Tell her buttercups aren't weeds, and she'll know you're with me.
Okay. Where shall I find you after I get the supplies?
There's a big rock just west of Skywatch, near the road. I'll set up a little alchemy station there. We can use it to combine the lilies and silver dust, whip up some resonating fluid, and find my friends. Hey! I can feel my toes again!
Okay. Before I head out, I would like to clarify a few things.
Sorry. Happy to answer any questions, but I just saw a monkey eat the most horrid-looking bug. There's just so much goo. Please, go ahead. You have my undivided attention now. What would you like to know?
Hyacinth, Wisteria, Orlander. Those are all the names of flowers, right?
Good ear. Garland Ring members listen in at lavish parties, help the less fortunate, and sometimes get into a lot of trouble. The flower names are supposed to keep our private lives private.
And what kind of flower is Tanlorian?
Tanlorian Lauren's not a flower. It's my real name. I don't like the code name they gave me. I mean, would you want people to call you Bugcup? I don't think so. I just hope that group we've been worried about isn't involved in all this.
And who is this group you're worried about?
We've been keeping an eye on some very bad people for a long time now. When we realized a number of them belonged to the same secret group, we knew we were onto something. I shouldn't say too much, but if this is their doing, we're in trouble.
Well, they will be in trouble. Alright. I'll meet you with the supplies near the rock crest of Skywatch. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, did I get my... No, I didn't. Well. Let me go and get that first. Actually, this would be quicker for me. I feel like my stomach is just weaker nowadays. Okay. Totally forgot about this. I'm gonna have so much problem when I'm really is old. Let's go and get rid of some stuff. It would be nice to have a cat suit like Catwoman, but definitely would like some really appealing outfits.
We stay to the shadows, but pull the strings of the world. Do you have business with us?
Well, yes, I do. Well, not much, but oh, that's all I got. I thought I stole more. Let's check. Okay, those are just the basics. I pray that it doesn't last too long. Okay, let's hurry up. I know I said I wanted to take my time. What was it that you didn't like? Look, I had to sell some of my stuff. I can't sell it to the normal vendors. Hopefully, I will get Tellurian as my companion before the storm come in.
Fate needs you, Proxy.
Because these storms have a tendency to cut all the power.
You look like it.
Ooh, I could have. I rather just brought that back.
Can't be here all day.
Thinking of venturing out?
All right, let's get back to work.
Many paths await us.
Fate needs you, Proxy.
And I gotta go there and
a blessed bounty for potion making. An inspired find, Tamid.
Did Ivan send you
Sure,
to
Abby.
haggle in his stead? Tell him he should not have bothered. He's out of his mind if he thinks this one will sell him shields at half their worth. Chirabi cannot eat word of mouth, thank you very much.
okay. I'm in need of silver dust. I heard you could help me.
You heard wrong. We have some on hand for inlays, but Chirabi will need to see your guild license first. Or if you're looking to make a bulk order, you'll have to speak with this one's employer.
Okay, well, buttercups are not a reed.
Did that flowery, smooth talker put you up to this? Is that oaf too good to give Chirabi a visit now?
Fine. Some silver dust for you. Just let that delinquent know that they still owe me for that night in Skywatch.
Okay, I won't pry into that, but thank you, Shirabi. Alright, Zenithar. I'm gonna probably end up calling him Zenithar.
Over here, friend. I assume you got everything we need?
Yes.
I hope Shiravi didn't give you a hard time. She's quick to show her claws, but you should hear the way she purrs when... You know what? Never mind. I'll take those ingredients now, if you please.
Yes, Miss Frisky. Here you go. Silver dust and river lilies.
Perfect. I'll get this made right up. The concoction doesn't need to be precise. Hyacinth tried to explain it to me once. It's a symbolic link to the person you're trying to find.
Okay. Once you made the fluid, then what?
Then we head to Toothmall Gully. Once inside, we just need to find a clear spot to fill the fly's reservoir with the resonating fluid. The little guy will go after wisteria faster than a sload takes to a swimming hole.
All right. I'll let you get to mixing. Oh,
Just
my
need
dear
to
Lord.
muddle the petals, mix in the silver and oil. And there. Done.
Okay.
Grab the fluid and meet me at Toothmall Gully. Wait until you meet the others. Oh, how exciting!
Oh, no. Outside. Okay.
Glad you made it, friend. Next, we'll need to find a spot inside to activate the tracker fly.
Okay.
And here we are, Toothmall Gully. Let's head inside and find a suitable place to activate the tracker fly. Once it's on the move, we'll have to race after it.
All right. And you're sure the tracker fly will lead us to Wisteria?
Wisteria, and if we're lucky, Oleander too. If Oriole is feeling merciful today, we'll find them together, unhurt, and at the door to this secret hideout. And wondering where I am, as usual.
Okay. Do you really think that's all we'll find?
Hey, I'm trying to say it out into the world so the gods hear me. Either way, thanks for helping out a stranger today, friend. Now, let's get in there.
All right.
Let's find a spot to activate the tracker fly.
easy. Just put the
Damn.
sword down.
Discovered.
No, you're not discovered.
There, just ahead. Give me a moment. You just have to unfurl the wings. It's already charged with magica. Now pour in the resonating fluid and get ready to move. Follow that fly!
Let me get a move on.
This is it! Wisteria must be just... Do you see Wisteria anywhere? Say Thalmor? This isn't good. Let's keep looking.
Okay. Alright. So much for experience. Unless I wait, but I can't. Bad weather's coming through and I want to get this companion
Oleander.
before... Wait. Xenophar?
Oh, Oleander. Divines above. I didn't expect these bastards would go this far.
Why did they kill him?
Because they're cruel. Because they work for greedy, callous puppet masters who can't abide when their status quo is challenged. Look where his neck meets his shoulder. That's frostbite. Gods, they tortured him the same way they trapped me.
And what about
We need to
Wisteria?
find her. Now.
Okay, I'm with you, Taloria.
Hello? Someone there? You're hurt. What did they do to you?
I didn't play nice. A new friend of Tanlorin's. They do have a propensity for picking up strays. Sorry, that's rude of me. Blame it on the blood loss and broken ribs. Thank you for coming to my rescue.
Alright. Taloria was worried about you.
They do that. Worry. Tan, you should know, Oleander is dead. Neither of us would talk, but he... You know Oleander. He couldn't help but make a scene. They made an example out of him. A threat to keep me in line.
And what did they want to know?
The locations of our greenhouses, our hideouts, names of members, past and present, information on jobs we've done, people we've talked to, that kind of thing. Wait, what has Tanlorn told you exactly?
Only that you're members of a group called the Garland Ring. That's about it.
I see. Well, don't let me overwhelm you with our problems. Tan, do you need some help with that lock? Maybe your friend will have better luck with it.
I'll check with Telorian about their progress.
Have some faith. It's unlocked. Let me help you, Wisteria.
Tan, if I'd known a broken rib would get you to fawn over me, I'd have done this ages ago. Tanlorin, I'm sorry about Oleander.
You're hurt, and you're the one Oleander was kind. Maybe a bit too dashing for his own good, but you would have liked him. The greenhouses won't be the same without his laughter. His smolder. Look at me, spoiling the mood. I'm not usually this serious, promise.
It's alright. But hey, I think it's time you told me what's really going on, Telorian.
Right. You've earned the truth, friend, and more. The Garland Ring. We don't just try to root out corruption. We're spies. Those elves that captured Wisteria belong to a group that calls themselves the Saythalmor.
The Saythalmor. And who are the Saythalmor?
We don't know. Not specifically. They're led by people inside the Thalmor proper, hence their not-so-clever name. We thought they were just war profiteers, making coin off the Three Banners War. They never resorted to kidnapping and murder before.
Alright. And what are you gonna do now?
The ring has bolt holes we call greenhouses scattered across the Dominion. Hyacinth's is in Greenshade. I want to check that he's safe and get his take on all this. If you decide to walk away, I won't blame you. But I sure would love some company.
Well, we're in it for... I forgot how that saying go. But you won't lose me that quickly. I'm in. Where should I meet you?
You're amazing. I've known it since I first laid eyes on you. Hyacinth's greenhouse is near Serpent's Grotto, but before we get moving, I just dropped a lot on you. I'm sure you have questions.
Well, not really, but maybe a few questions, actually.
All right, spit it out. I'll tell you what I know, for whatever that's worth. The day is moving kind of quickly.
Okay, well, you mentioned the leaders are part of the Thalmor. What's the Thalmor?
So, don't be alarmed, but they're the ruling bureaucracy of the Aldmeri Dominion. The Thalmor consists of, well, exactly who you'd expect. Cannon reeves, merchants, and nobles, all theoretically advising Queen Irene on how to run the Alliance.
Well, it ain't like none of them can ever become corrupted. Oh, what's that? So the leaders of the Thalmor are a part of this Thalmor group?
Precisely, and we've got the papers to prove it. The name alone, in old Aliadun Say, means shadow. So, literally, the Shadow Thalmor. It's exactly the kind of pompous affectation a Thalmor official would find appealing.
Are there many of these fractions in the Thalmor?
More than any citizen of the Dominion should be comfortable with, if they bother to think about it. Have you ever heard of those veiled inheritance idiots? Xenophobic racists, the lot of them. Rumor is they have support in the Thalmor. Disgusting.
Okay. And how did you become a spy?
It's not much of a story. I have a complicated relationship with my family. I'm technically ousted, if you know what that means. Anyway, I'm pretty good with my hands. You saw how I handled that lock. I took to thieving to make ends meet.
Okay. You were a thief before you joined the Garland Ring.
I'm in the Garland Ring because I'm a thief. I was snatching rings and coins of some rich nobles in Skywatch when I looked behind me and realized one of my marks was following me. A strange-looking man in a frankly shocking outfit.
Okay, and what happened?
I thought he was going to turn me in to the city guard, but he wanted to compliment me. Said he was impressed and offered me a, how did he put it? A job that would make frequent use of my skills. And here we are today.
Okay.
Listen, I have a boat tucked away on the Skywatch docks. We can use it to get to Greenshade if you need it.
Tan, these people, they're dangerous. Promise me you'll keep clear of them.
I'll be fine. I learned from the best, after all.
I'm gonna have to unlock some of these colors. Really? Oh. Oh, wait. It's almost up. 1 hour. Let's kind of boost my stamina up a bit, since I'm going to be going with daggers. Let's learn that. All right. Let's go.
Those frozen faces. I can't go down there. I don't want to end
I'm
up
not
like
saying anything, but I'm pretty muchly praying with all of my heart that there will be no bad weather. At least bypass for a little bit. I'll be back to Lorien.
Here, friend. The entrance is just up this hillside. Hyacinth will
Yeah.
and I need to break the news about Oleander.
Well, I need to break the news about a lot of stuff, I believe.
Hyacinth! We need to talk about the Oridon mission. Hyacinth? The place looks ransacked. Oh, and by Oriel, what's that smell? We're too late. Look at this place. And that smell. Odds. Spread out. I don't think Hyacinth's still here. But maybe we can learn something about what happened.
Okay. What should we look for?
Hyacinth is a genius. If the Say Thalmor took him, he'd find a way to leave us a message. That's my hope, anyway. So look for anything that appears to be a clue, alright?
Alright. I'll look around.
Come on, Hyacinth. I can't lose you too.
Alright. And what's this?
Ugh, that skeever musk. No wonder it reeks in here. Ugh.
Rat. Oh.
Careful. Those pots release paralytic spores. Nasty stuff.
Paralytic. Does that mean it paralyzed you?
Aw, Hyacinth took my pocket ballista idea seriously. Hyacinth bought a ballista? Amazing. A dead Say Thalmor agent pinned to the shelves? That's got to be Hyacinth's handiwork. What did you find? Bottles of musk, spore pods, and a ballista. I wish I'd been here to see this. Knowing Hyacinth, he was taking notes about how effective each was on his attackers. What did you find on that corpse? Anything telling?
I see Thalmor orders. Take a look.
They knew we were going to be in Oridon, and they used the opportunity to capture Hyacinth. Damn it! This is bad. It says they took him to Rulin Yil's Fall. That's not far from here. We need to look for a red banner. That's where we'll find them.
Okay. So you want to go after them?
Absolutely.
All right. No
Let me just
problem.
grab some gear. Won't take but a moment. Then, we can rescue my friend. Hey,
Okay.
how do you
whatever
feel about
need.
kicking down some ancient Ayleid doorways?
Oh, I'm down for kicking down doors. Whatever you need.
I keep some supplies here for emergencies.
Well, I'll meet you there. Let's make sure I am still a go. 31 minutes left on the food until I take another dose.
A bit tight on the shoulders, maybe.
Daedra and cultists won't stop us from saving Hyacinth. Let's find that hideout.
Okay.
Done.
All right.
Look at us.
Anything here? No. I can use that. Oh, what? No, that's not what I wanted to do.
Peace for now.
Okay. All right. And let me get this one. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do.
Look at us. Rush.
Wander on, little spirit. May you guide us to riches again soon.
All right. And here we go. Okay.
Look at us.
All right. Oh, they actually have something here. All right. Let's press on.
You bastards.
Falling you down. Okay. And let's go to this one. Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Over there. Ugh, what a sad-looking banner. That must be our way in.
All right, let's put it in and get our girl. And I will have to put this down for a while.
Hyacinth? Are you in here?
Okay.
There! I can see Hyacinth through the bars. Let's get in there.
The outcast elf thawed out. No matter. I'll put you back on ice.
Hyacinth! Hold on, we're here to save you!
Oh.
Help me. I'm so cold.
I can weaken the ward holding Hyacinth. Use to deactivate the control pillars.
I'm free. Thank you. Thank you both.
I could never have saved you without my friend here. You've, already met.
Yes, your friend. We met through the lattice. Please, let's talk a moment.
Okay.
Say Thalmor are ruthless foes. I'm grateful that you arrived in time. I'm not sure how much longer I would have lasted. Thank you. Orcup has found a capable ally in you.
Okay, well, what were they trying to learn by capturing you and the other Garland Ring
It would
members?
be shorter to list what they weren't interested in. Their questions were numerous and far too specific. I can still feel their magics crawling under my skin. Extremely uncomfortable. This must all seem so strange. What has Borgcup told you?
That you're all part of a spy ring.
Spies? Reductive. An oversimplification. I'll let Borgcup explain in greater detail. You know, I may have ruptured a lung. I should rest. Thank you again for your aid. Your assistance will not be forgotten.
Well, okay.
Borgcup, you may tell your friend anything and everything. I wholeheartedly approve.
We did it! Nope. No, I didn't choose my code name. I prefer Tanlorin. It's simple. It's me. Listen,
the thunder?
other than some illusions, the Garland Ring has nothing to do with flowers. We genuinely believe that a few people can change Somerset society for the better.
Okay, sound ambitious.
I'm not naive. I know we can't change the world overnight, but all you need is one spark to start a fire, right? To start burning away the corruption that eats at my homeland. Out of idle curiosity, does that sound at all fun to you?
I'll think about it.
I like you. Listen, the ring will lay low for a bit. Try to figure out how they learned about our mission. I'm going to have some time on my hands. I'd love to travel with you. I promise not to get you into trouble. Not too much, anyway.
Well, don't worry about that. I get into a lot of trouble. So, you really want to travel with me for a while, eh, Tolori?
Is that so hard to believe? I knew you were special the moment you pulled me from the ice. Thanks to you, Wisteria and Hyacinth are safe and we're alive to mourn Oleander. And I promised you a reward. Here. Compliments of the Garland Ring.
Borgcup, we should return to the greenhouse.
Hunting
I need to recover and
with the
bolster my wards.
determination of her
Of course. Oh, I hope Wisteria made it back all right. And friends, remember what I said. Call on me anytime. I owe you, and it would be fun.
Alright. We're going back to my house. And I'm going to call it crits until the storm pass. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Alright, we're back in my house. And I'm going to give the down low on the gameplay. We got the main crest. And now that we have our other companion, the arc to finding our companions have come to an end. And now we're going on to a new task, which will be to start the main crest line by coming back with the harborage. Alright. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And for anybody that comes through, I have another character that I'm working on as well. Lady Shirley, the Shadowborn. Please give your opinions on what you think, on how you think I'm going. I would love to hear from you on my YouTube video, or if there's a way to message here on Twitch, please, by all means, drop me a line. Thank you and take care, and we are